Hello, I'm Larry Formato, and welcome to Connected. Today we are bringing Nashville, Tennessee to our stage as we have Lorenzo Cole, a.k.a. Southern Punk, joining us today. Lorenzo, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. So tell us about the Southern Punk thing and your music, what it is actually, and how it all came about.
Well, Southern Punk's my brand. It's my music. It's my sound, my style. I feel like it best incorporates everything I do, from the Southern hip-hop to the punk rock end of things to the classic rock. And, you know, I just try to incorporate everything into my music from around me, from my older music especially. Especially a lot of, like, punk stuff from, like, the 70s, 90s, something. Yes, things like that.
Yeah, cool. So you draw a lot of your inspiration from the 70s through the 90s music, or that's kind of unusual for like somebody your age, right?
Yeah, the 70s, it's more so on the sound and the mix side of things. Like, I really like the way things sounded in the 70s from a production standpoint. The 90s just had a lot of bands that kind of shaped the sound of the 2000s, I guess. Like, bands like Nirvana and stuff, just kind of like that grunge sound, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. So you like the old dirty sound, like the analog instead of digital. Digital is like really clean, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, digital is just a little more, just not real sounding. Sounds a little more just off, like, what's the word? Just sounds kind of tinny, just a little
Too clean.
Yeah.
Kind of too clean, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who were some of the people you draw from as far as your music is concerned? Can you tell us some of your favorites?
Fall Out Boy is one of my favorite bands, for sure. Green Day was a big part. Well, they probably were, as far as bass playing goes, Mike Theron was my biggest inspiration, probably. I learned, like, a lot of Green Day songs starting out. I'm into, as far as, like, the punk scene goes, I'm really into, like, the Ramones, the Offspring, if they count as a punk band, Blink-182, some of the pop-punk stuff that came later. Just things like that, really.
Cool. So your first instrument that you played was bass?
Yes.
One of my favorite bass players was John Entwistle. You know who he is? He was with The Who.
Oh, I know The Who. I wasn't from
John Entwistle was their bass player, and he had hands like this freaking big, man.
Mm-hmm.
He had like the biggest hands almost of anybody I know. And,
yeah.
He was a great bass player and a really, really good guy. We lost him way too soon, as we do a lot of people in the music business, you know.
Yeah.
So, but getting back to that, so tell us about your career, what you're doing now, and what you think you want to do going forward into 2019.
I have an EP out, the Southern Punk EP, that came out in 2017. I've got 2 videos out, one to Going Down, which will be on my LP, Bipolar, of course, the single from the EP. And 2019, I just hope to get more videos out and finish up the LP.
Cool. So the video that you have out now, we're going to be able to take a look at that here real soon. What is the what single is that off of?
What was that again, sorry?
The video that you have now, what single is that?
Oh, Going Down, yes.
Going Down. So we're gonna be taking a look at that. Actually, we might as well just like zoom in right now and take a look at. What do you think, Willie Fats?
Yeah, let's look at it.
Lorenzo, Willie Fats.
Yeah.
What do you think of Willie?
Yeah, I like Willie.
You like Willie? Everybody likes Willie. I think they like him. Well, I don't know why they like him so much, though. I mean, you know, sometimes he's a little doozy bots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but having said that about Willie, we're gonna. He's looking at me like I'm nuts. So, having said that about Willie, what we want to do is we want to really zoom in and take a look at this video. What do you think, Willie? Let's watch this video. And the name of it is
Going Down.
Here we go.
Time is speeding up, I ain't slowing down. Ain't no time to rest, I ain't stopping now. Hop into the Chevy, you watch me tear up the asphalt. Pedal to the metal, the gas, my foot don't come off. Hit 'em with everything, give 'em all I got. Flying around, switching lanes, tearing up the block. Something's in my brain, something's playing games. Voice in my head, I think I'm going insane. The damage is coming soon, watch me hit these streets like Zoom. Explode on the scene like boom, when I step into the room. Everybody's freaking out, they don't know what to do. This place is coming down the ground, shaking beneath my shoes. I can barely catch my breath, I can feel my heart pushing right through my chest. But there ain't no slowing down, there ain't no turning back now, no. And when this night passes by, there'll be nothing left, you'll be left asking why. There's no way that you can stop this from going down. Never holding back, I'm just letting loose. Got a couple problems I'm going through, don't know what to do. Give all that I'm giving to these flows that I'm ripping. Strike a match and burn all this pain I've been feeling. Yes, I'm losing it, I'm about to freak out. You can do your best to stop it, but it's still going down. Yes, I will find being undefined. The messages in my rhymes, something pumped to the bone. I took the world and I made it mine. No attention to stop signs, no question it's my time. Got that Tennessee charm, next break when I fly by. Made up a punk rock, sold by this hip hop. Made it my own, called it my home, then made it pop. I can barely catch my breath, I can feel my heart pushing right through my chest. But there ain't no slowing down, there ain't no turning back now, no. And when this night passes by, there'll be nothing left, you'll be left asking why. There's no way that you can stop this from going down.
All right, we're back. I'm Larry Formato, and I am here with Lorenzo Cole, a.k.a. Southern Punk, or the Southern Punk, or just, You're a Southern Punk, man. That's what you are. So how did you become the Southern Punk?
Yeah, how'd the name come about?
Well, I got my start bass playing with, I was playing with Jelly Roll, who's a Southern hip-hop artist. So I got really into the Southern hip-hop scene and just really into that kind of music. You know, I started looking back into older artists. It became a big influence on me, and especially my sound. So, yeah, I kind of just drew inspiration from Southern hip-hop and punk music, and that's pretty much how it came to be.
That's pretty cool. And I know Jelly, and he's a pretty cool guy, and you were fortunate enough to actually break into the business with him. But you were also fortunate because your dad has been in the music business for like forever, right? I'm going to date him now, make him feel like he's really old, right? So he started, you know, when he was just your age, actually, right?
Yeah.
And so you draw a lot from him, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're not going to make his head too big and talk about him too much, I don't think. But I think he's responsible and doesn't get enough credit for Southern rap. I'm fairly certain that we wouldn't have Southern rap if it wasn't for your dad.
Yeah.
I think Street Flavor Records, which was probably the #1 Southern rap record label for probably 20 years.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
A lot of the, I feel like a lot of artists, like Southern rap artists now, without maybe even knowing it, I feel like draw a lot of inspiration from his work and his production style. And just the people that he brought up are now influencing even more people. And I think the sound as a whole can all be drawn back to the 90s when he started the label. I really do.
All right. Yeah. So, he had a very big impact. Like I said, I don't think he gets enough credit for it. But, you know, what he got out of this whole thing is, you know, a great talent, which is obviously you. And we love your video. And you want to tell us anything about the video, or what it was like to make that video, or how you came about that song?
Yeah. Which song? The Bipolar or Going Down?
The video, the Going Down, the one we just watched.
Oh, Going Down. Okay, so Going Down was my second video that I shot for my stuff. I've appeared in, I think one of Jelly's videos,
Uh-huh.
and that was after Bipolar. Well, no, that might have even been before Bipolar. Yeah, that was before Bipolar, the Jelly video. And so Going Down was my second video, but for the second video, I really wanted to outdo myself, make it a lot better than the first video. I wanted it to be. Didn't want it to look as. I didn't want the production quality to look super high end. I didn't want things to look very unnatural and scripted. I just wanted it to be fun video,
Right.
in a raw, cool looking.
Yeah, not too contrived, made up, and all that, phony
Yeah.
crap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk a little loose. We don't have to be all. You don't have to be all that, crazy. Really wants to say something. I don't know.
What about Nirvana? Wasn't they big in that time as far as them being inspirational to artists? Because you hear a lot of their sound too.
I think they were more like grunge, right?
Yeah, a little more on the grunge end of things. I personally, as far as 90s like rock music goes, that Nirvana's probably the only band I really, really got into,
Mhm.
besides The Offspring and maybe things like that. But, I don't know. There's definitely more on the punk end of things, not so much grunge music.
Well, I think that Kurt Cobain left a pretty good legacy. Again,
Yeah.
another guy that left us too early,
Mhm.
in the music business, like, so many of the other, artists. And maybe what we'll do is we'll take a walk down memory lane on one of these shows. We'll have you on and maybe your dad together, and we can talk about some of these groups that came up. Whoop, what was that?
I think my phone just went off.
Oh, hey, cool, dude. Did you get that? Because, if it's somebody really interested, we could,
No,
like, maybe have them too with you. I don't know.
No.
If it's a good-looking girl and she's got a good-looking mother, she could talk to me too.
Yeah,
I mean, you never know, will you? I mean,
Yeah,
what do you
you
think
never know.
about this?
I don't know. If it's a hot girl, we can definitely split the screen.
Nah, we don't want to do that. All the girls are going to be drooling over Lorenzo here.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what do you think? Do you think I might be able to get you to play us a song?
Yeah, I'll play one off my new LP. The song just actually got mixed and stuff, so
Cool.
yeah, I'll do that.
All right. That is a nice guitar. I want to ask, before you start, what kind of guitar is that?
1970s Epiphone hollow body.
Wow, that's a
Yeah.
really. Can you hold it up a little bit so we can get a better look at it? Oh
Oh,
man,
yeah.
that is cool as hell, man. I love it. That's a great looking guitar. Awesome. All right, so Lorenzo Cole, aka Southern Punk, you got the stage, buddy.
All right, this song is called "Set Me Free." It's the video should be coming soon. It's off my new LP.
If you loosen your grip, if you just let me go, I can finally move on, baby. If you just cut the line, if you just set me free, I can finally move on, baby. If you just let me go, just set me free. I've been running for so long, never thought that I'd get away. Even though it hurts, I do it all again for you. For you, for you. If you loosen your grip, if you just let me go, I can finally move on, baby. If you just cut the line, if you just set me free, I can finally move on, baby. If you just let me go, just set me free. Even though it hurts, I do it all again for you. For you, for you. I can finally move on, baby. If you just got the line, if you just set me free, I can finally move on, baby. If you just let me go, just set me free.
From Nashville, Tennessee, Lorenzo Cole, a.k.a. the Southern Punk, in our studio with Willie Fats. Man, that was awesome, buddy.